The Wild Wild West.
In fact, yeah, we just started. Hey, Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. Matt was just talking about Gardini knows the scoop. Go ahead, Guard Dog.
Yeah.
The juicy scoop is that the girlfriend allegedly is sitting off camera.
I do that with my fucking toddlers, bro. It's fucked up.
Oh, is that
the
them on the
fucking
beach?
airplane?
That's great.
He's airplaning his baby.
75 airplane and a
He's not even
24-year-old.
hiding it,
Let's
bro.
go. No, he's doing all types of shit, dude. Look at this. This is the best one. He did one of fishing photo. She was a mermaid. Bro, he's the man.
This is what you do with your kids at the beach.
Dude, with the Super Bowl rings on his babe. He's the bro.
Again, dude. I let my daughter wear my wedding ring. This is a very heavy kink, dude. This is a very heavy kink.
I think he's got that kink that every guy on earth has,
Yeah.
which is I'd like to date a hot young girl.
That's true. But
well,
he's
girl,
doing
maybe it's not the best thing, but you know what I mean.
I know what you're talking about, and that is true. It's no doubt about that. But the activities they're doing are things you would do with your young daughter.
I think he doesn't give a fuck about anything,
That's true.
and he's just like, she's like, I'm gonna dress like a mermaid. You dress like a fisherman. He's like, yo, okay,
Yeah, this is the basis of
Yeah.
every relationship
yeah,
at
that's
first.
fine. I guess we can do
Yeah,
that.
your girlfriend comes up with terrible ideas, and you go, "Okay, let's do a mermaid shoot at the beach."
Holy fuck, dude! A mermaid shoot at the beach. There's nothing you could do to get me to do that.
No,
I guess I'd have to win a bunch of Super Bowls and be 75.
but that's the thing too.
And just go, yeah, I could give a fuck.
That's true, but it's like the problem is it's coming, bro. It's coming for him. He's there. They're chilling. I mean, unless he's just gonna hold it down, total iron fist, John Cena
It's
style.
kind of like five years in the tank, dude.
Yeah, true.
He's 75. Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then he took a job at UNC. Now he's North Carolina's football
that's
coach.
cool.
He might prime it up there.
That's cool. I do. I mean, again, everyone is obviously like hot young babes are hot young babes. And I wonder. See, I wish I had that gear. I do feel like on my deathbed, if I had some like just ridiculously hot fucking 25-year-old, just like, I'd be like, what am I doing? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Like you can't she's not gonna jerk you unless she's like sucking you while you die.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. I just feel like I wasted so many years. She's like on her phone looking at
but
TikTok. Like,
think about this.
Yeah.
Think about having a nasty wife that's your age going, I
Yeah.
told you shouldn't be drinking like that. Now look. And you go, oh.
No,
I think you're fucked either way.
once you die, no, I do feel like
I saw Phil on
they're
his
made for that.
deathbed, and he was getting fucking
crushed.
nailed by everyone in my family.
Oh,
I was the
no.
only one being like, yo, you're the man for that.
That makes sense. I could see that.
I witnessed it.
Yeah, I didn't know they were fucking attacking the man.
They were still being obviously extremely nice to him, but
For sure.
occasionally they'd be like, the doctor says you're done drinking, so I told you, this is what happens. You go to the goddamn bar every night, and then look.
No.
That's when he took the mask off and looked at me and goes, hell of a run. Put it back on. And I was like, man, I'll never forget that.
I mean, what a fucking animal, dude.
What an animal. He was like, I knew this is where it was going the whole time. Here we are.
Truly beast stats, too.
Incredible stats.
Incredible. Dude,
From like
taking off the
15 to
mask.
69 years old, just getting fucking hammered.
Just taking off the mask amidst the storm.
Yeah.
Truly the storm. Were your older sisters hammering them, too? Or was it just the mom?
They would kind of.
Just nod.
They weren't really hammering him, but my mom was. She wasn't like.
I know what you mean.
She wasn't even saying anything incorrect at all.
For sure.
She was just like, okay.
She was concerned.
She was like, you do have to stop drinking
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, she loves him and is concerned. It
Yeah.
is funny, though, just to take off the mask and just go.
Hell of a run.
Pop it back.
Hell of a run. It was, dude.
It's so nice. It's like the Grinch's heart just started getting bigger.
It
Probably
was,
brought him back online, dude.
fuck yeah. People talking shit.
Yeah,
Just
or
be
just-
like, I didn't even have a drink.
Or just be like, you have to stop
2 or 3
drinking. Just be
drinks.
like, no, I don't. And I'll show you. I will show you I don't.
Is that Michael Jordan meme? Fucking, and I took that personally. he did take it personally. The boy's back, dude. The boy is back. He is one of the all-time drinkers.
That's amazing.
He's a legend at the pub.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
It's it's pretty impressive. Seeing him at Texas A&M right before he went down with the heart attack was pretty impressive.
It's all day.
Purple
fair.
face, fat as hell, walking around, going. I was like, dude, are you all right? Like you could see he's got his face is purple. You go, it's 110 degrees. You're like, Phil, dude, chill. And he's like, I'm fine. Let's go. Give me a beer. What are you talking about? I was like, all right. End of the night, I was like, dude, it's 4. We have to go home. He's like, I'm gonna finish this beer, Shane. He did it.
Purple face is so sick.
Purple face is crazy.
That's it. That should be an award.
It is.
The purple face.
It's the purple face.
Purple face recipient. Recipient of the purple face.
The purple face.
It is sick when dudes do that, when they're just like, I'm just going to keep rocking until an extreme health event pops up.
Yeah. It was, don't get me wrong, he was scared. I witnessed it.
I bet, dude.
Yeah. All that fucking tough talk went out the window and it got a little shaky. All of a sudden he was like, oh shit. Am I actually going to die right now? I was like, I think, dude, it looks like shit. It looks terrible.
You're in the room, the doctor comes in and you're like, my dad's a pedophile. My dad's a pedophile.
Yeah, while crying. This is my dad. He's a pedophile.
It's still the funniest thing ever.
That's my friend Nate. He is a black gay pedophile. Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice loved it.
It was crazy
I
to see
needed that.
Jerry Rice laugh at that.
He was looking at his phone the whole time. One, calling Nate a gay black pedophile. He goes, like, fuck yeah.
I didn't know he really loved it.
He didn't know. He genuinely was on his phone, and I was standing next to him doing stand-up. And this said the end of my set. I was like, oh, by the way, this is my friend Nate. He's a gay black pedophile. He goes, like, fuck yeah, dude. Jerry Rice.
Oh, it's so fucking tight.
Yeah. Phil was a purple. Do you have any Purple Face Award winners? You have to have a couple of them.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of those guys go till my dad got hit in his like mid 40s. They were like, bro, your triglycerides are triple the normal human. He's like, you are going to die. And he had and he got type 2 diabetes, and he quit drinking, but he just holds it down. Like he deserves a bowl of ice cream.
Yeah, we've discussed that. You gotta.
He crushes.
I'm taking the booze over the ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The booze over. I can see.
Yeah,
the
no
booze.
doubt.
I don't know, dude. A giant bowl of creamy. A giant bowl of creamy on Sunday night.
Red light on the chair for that. This giant bowl of creamy.
I told you I had a.
Don't get me wrong. I've been down the ladies here. There's a lot of creamy. There's a lot of sweet treats lying around.
They bring them.
I'm not immune to the bowl of creamy.
I had a roommate in college who dated this girl, and when he would go to their house on Sundays, because it was like something they did from childhood, but the dad would go, "Who's ready for some creamy?" And they all.
Oh my god! And they all were like, "Me!" Holy shit!
So like, his dad, you're like meeting the dad for the first time. He's like, "You want some creamy?"
Holy fuck!
I still call it creamy from that. It makes me laugh.
It's really funny. Yeah, seeing families do weird shit.
Oh,
that's
insane.
Nuts.
I was like, "You're eating fucking creamy at their house, dude? You love creamy."
Did you? Your family obviously didn't do anything.
No.
I don't know, guard dog, your family probably did some weird shit. You guys got you're a very loving family, from what I see.
Yeah, we viciously made fun of each other.
Yeah, everybody just screamed and fought.
Just mean.
I can't think of anything.
And
like
you love
that.
your family.
I love my family very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
No creamies?
No creamies.
You are? Huh?
What'd you say, Lemaire?
His dad kiss on the lips.
Well, they're Italian, dude.
You and your dad kiss on the lips?
No, that's not true.
Lemaire.
You and your dad kiss on the lips?
No.
Lemaire with the fucking backstab.
Lemaire loves it.
The lance in the side.
Damn.
Pontius Measy, bro.
Pontius. Me too.
You have gotten Lemaire a couple times. Whenever you take the seat here on the Patreon, you usually crush Lemaire. Lemaire's been stewing against you.
Makes sense.
He's been plotting.
That's all right.
I kind of just wanted to see what Lemaire's up to.
I know.
Lemire, you were hassling people last night? Is that what you said?
No, we had the live panties last night, and we found out about Sean's crimes.
Yeah, what are his crimes?
Kissing his dad.
Allegedly, he's the Rainy Street Ripper.
Oh, he's killing gay guys.
Gardini's not enjoying this. Can we stop? I don't think Gardini's... Gardini's fucking pissed.
I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But you have kissed your dad on the lips, or you don't?
I probably have.
What?
But not in a long. I mean, when I was a boy.
Dude, I don't think my dad for reals. I don't think he won't hug me.
I get hugs a lot. No
No.
kisses.
You get a lot of hugs.
Yeah, hugs are good.
I told you about the time my dad I accidentally hugged my dad, and he went. We were leaving church, and I thought I just was like, oh, I'm gonna hug my mom, and I turned around, and he was there, and he's like, dude, yo, what are you doing? It's like, my bad, bro.
Yeah, Phil still can't hit the "I love you."
Yeah,
It's very funny. I do it to him on purpose.
yeah, and he's
End the phone call. I go, "I love you." He goes, "All right." All right. Yeah, all right.
all right, yeah.
I had to tell my mom to stop trying to kiss my cheek.
Why?
She kept kissing me on the fucking neck.
Yeah.
Every time I'd give her a hug goodbye, she would kiss me on the fucking neck, and you'd hear it fucking breathe into your ear. I was like, God damn, dude, stop. What? I love you. I go, you keep kissing me directly on the neck. And it's fucking gross as hell.
The breath coming in your ears.
The breath.
It's so funny.
Yeah, but I do that to her. I go, all right.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. Nate, you kissed your dad on the lips, right?
But we hug. We say I love you. He says I love you. We don't not do that.
Really?
No,
He's saying I love you. But now he's proud of his young boy.
I say it to my mom and dad when in the car together. I say it to both of them.
Say, I want you guys to know I
So
love you.
I say love you. I don't say guys. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a disrespectful swine like you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all stiff handshakes. And we go, how's work going? I go, good. He goes, you busy? I say, yeah. And he goes, good. I go,
That's
"Yeah."
nice.
It's
Mine, they've been critical my whole life.
what the hell?
It's just kind of, it's never like, it's always like, how's it going?
Really?
Like something bad is happening at all times. Every relationship of it. Are you still with that girl? You go, what the fuck kind of question is that? And then I get it from every different family member.
Really?
Yeah, they'll text. Every one of them will text and be like, "Are you guys still? How's everything going?" You go, "What the fuck? What are you talking about?"
That'd be
Yeah,
unnerving.
they do that. They did that with work for a while. Now they
that's-
know they got to shut the fuck up.
That was a big one. My dad was always cool with all the stand-up stuff. He was like, yeah, fucking just rip it.
Nice.
He's like, who cares? What are you going to do? My mom was like very worried for the whole time.
Yeah.
What are you doing? what, I don't understand how you make money. That's back before I had a good answer. I was like, Mom, I write blogs online, all right?
Yeah.
I write blogs. I paid for a wedding with blogs.
That's pretty good.
Mom, the internet is different. You don't understand how it works. I was getting paid $150 a week to blog.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I would have killed for that back then.
Yeah, the blog was hot. I was big in the blogosphere.
You were.
For a little bit, I was big in the blogosphere.
You had some really good ones.
I had a couple. I came
things.
across another one before that I didn't submit. I was like, oh Jesus
What?
Christ.
It wasn't funny, or it was just crazy.
It was just insane. It was It was in my Google Drive. It was making me laugh. It was like something about like how it was like how to rekindle. It's basically funny enough. It's basically how to have sex with your wife 8 years ago. It was so rugged. I read it and I was like, Jesus Christ! I'm glad I didn't put this out. Very cynical. It's very cynical. I said that's not who I want to be.
Cynical.
Yeah, it was just like, take her on vacation. That's the only time they'll do anything with you. It's a fucking crime, dude, what they'll do. Like, vacation is crazy. It's like, bro, this is it?
Yeah, this is what it could be.
Yeah, you want it to be in a second world country? Like, I have you in the best country in the world.
The only time I can come on your face is in the DR. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
What are we working for? The fuck's the point? My ancestors crossed the Atlantic, bro. Worked their asses off so I could go to some other place.
Yeah,
I should be getting treated like a king in my fucking house in Pennsylvania.
you're exactly right.
It's true. It's a hot topic, dude. What is the, what's the acceptable amount? How do you keep it going?
What?
How do you keep it business? Sex and marriage.
You talk about being freaky?
Yeah, I mean,
Or like what's the reasonable amount?
no, I'm talking general release maintenance.
Yeah.
I also have a rule.
I know you're into release maintenance, but also, what about play?
Play is a big one. Yeah.
What about play?
How damn freaky can we get?
What about let's try something else?
Yeah, I agree.
Why don't we lay next to each other and jack off?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
See what that is.
We
I've
should
never
just
done
do
that.
it.
Let's try that.
Yeah,
we
let's-
could do that. No
Let's
problem.
do it, dude. Fuck that.
No problem.
Dude, oh my God. Speaking of which, I had a dream.
Hold on now.
No, we didn't do anything gay. I had a dream, and I don't remember who it was, but there was a bunch of dudes in the basement being like, we should jack off and watch porn like we're in 8th grade. And I was like, guys, I'm going to sit this one out. And they were like, don't be weird.
When did you have this dream?
Like a couple days ago, dude.
Yeah, was it before or after we did a show?
I think it was like after we did a show.
Yeah.
I think I had it in the hotel.
You dreamed.
I think you were trying to get me to jerk
I
off
got
in the
you.
basement.
I dreamed. I was...
Maybe I had too many
powerful manifestations. I would like to see Lamisi on all fours at some point.
We could get freaky, bro.
I've been manifesting that. Put a little apple in his mouth, and we all gather around him.
We do
I don't know what the fuck. That's not even funny. Red chair.
We could get freakier. No, we could get freakier, or just add more of a BDSM, like all male BDSM
to the squad,
to the podcast. Yeah,
I listen to these fucking freaks podcasts. They are the horniest guys of all time.
All women at the event, the live event, paid customers, women.
It was all women.
Yeah, bro.
What?
They're on some 50 Shades shit, dude.
It was
Did
baby.
they know what they were getting, or did they just see the?
Yeah, they were big fans.
They were fans.
They were fans.
Female fans.
They were female, and they like college. They
There
were
was
in,
two.
There was
Guard
five.
dogs.
There was
little
three. There was three. There was.
I
We
thought
didn't
I
sell
heard
that many
five.
tickets.
I
Guard
heard
dog hit you with the nastiness.
That was like
Yo, 100%,
70%.
100%'s 100%, bro.
Exactly.
How many people were at the show?
Like 15.
15.
It was like a intimate live taping.
Yeah. It was.
And you guys had fun. You had a good time.
We had a good time.
Dude, you guys talk about being horny the whole time?
We did do Baby of the Month.
Here we go.
I didn't like doing Baby of the Month actually, because it got real. We had to point out the babes on the screen and be like, "These are who made me horny," and the reality of that didn't feel good.
Yeah, you guys are in a murky terrain with that.
Yeah. And just the level of horniness on the Farrah Abrams.
That was all one sided.
That was nuts.
I held it together.
They were scream laughing the whole time. They were like, it was crazy.
Don't put that on me. I kept it together.
What was going on? They were just like, she was like saying jokes and shit, and they were like,
Yeah, she would tell like a very, very unfunny joke, and all three of them would go, "Oh my god!"
No, I was fighting a good fight. Like I'm not giving her.
I listened to it yesterday. You were horny. You were probably hard during the thing.
I mean, she was right next to me, but that has
crazy.
nothing to do with what she was saying.
They were like, "So on OnlyFans, what's it like?" I had to turn it off. My girlfriend was walking around. She was like, "These are your friends?" I was like, "Yeah." The horniest fucking guys you've ever heard. Guard dog, you're still pissed about that kiss in the
Guard
mouth.
dog's fucking furious, bro.
I'm pissed about the live show. I really didn't like the live show.
Why?
I thought it was a bad show.
What?
Is it? It's their show.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
You're not even
good.
on the show.
I was a guest, and they just made a fool of me the whole
Oh,
time.
they attacked you on the show.
Yep, it wasn't a live podcast. It was the roast of Sean Gardini.
What did they say about
They
you?
just said I was a murderer over and over again
In front of the two babes.
in front of the two
One of the
babes,
all-female audience of two women.
Yeah, I didn't like
Damn.
that show. I thought it was a bad show. But that's just my I mean, comedy's subjective.
It was probably a bad show, if I had to guess. I'm an avid listener to the podcast, and I'd be shocked if they put together a good one.
It was pretty bad from top to bottom. Well, actually, it was fun.
PITM's fucking fire, dude.
It's flying right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I hated it.
You hate it.
Yeah, I thought it was really bad.
Now they
I've
got
been
it
on a
all
podcast kick. I listen to pods while I
Really?
play my NCAA Dynasty.
What'd you been
listen to
crushing?
Son of a Boy Dad a lot.
Nice. That's sick.
Listen to Sass and Francis. Roan's out because he just had two kids. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he had twins. I
twins.
forgot.
He had twins.
Dang. He had the yin yang twins.
Yes.
What does he? And didn't his puppy die or something?
Yes.
That'll get you over that.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But having kids, I'm telling you, if you had those kids before that puppy died,
Yeah, you would have said bye.
yeah. Later, bro. I got shit to do.
Nice.
I've been reconnecting with my dogs lately. Yeah, I've been chilling with them. I've been like Jackson now, just like because I barely see them anymore, dude. I was
Yeah.
I just hang out with them all the time. Now it's just like I'll see Jackson on the carpet. He lays on his back and just tries to scratch his own stomach, and I'll catch him and be like, "Come here, man," and just give him the full fucking scratch down. But I gotta watch my kids. My kids will like fucking grab his dick. I'm like, you gotta stop doing that. Like we're scratching his belly. I'm like, get his chest, dude. Get away from that.
Yeah.
It's just like pure scientific curiosity. Like, Dad, look, his peanut. Dad, I see Jackson's peanut. I'm like, get the fuck away from that thing. I see his peanut, but Jackson's gay.
I think I might have a peanut.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a regular dong. I think I have a peanut.
Dude, they're brutal. They'll catch you. If you like come out in the morning, they'll be like, I see your peanut, Dad. Just like in my boxers. I'm like, all right, I'm going back.
Damn, that would be tough.
They're eye level. They're eye level. Dad, I see your peanut.
Yeah.
And they're real positive about it. Like, Dad, we like your peanut. And I'm like, all right, that's enough. And Dad, we
Settle
like your
down.
peanut.
God damn, what are they, the Gardini boys? You're raising 2 little guard dogs.
The roast
that means
of
you
guard
like your
dog.
dad's peanut.
You're sitting in the roast chair.
You're
I
in the
know.
roast chair. We only roast the guys who kiss their dads.
I don't even like my dad's peanut.
Whoa,
You don't even like it?
Whoa.
Nope.
Do you have any vivid memories as a child when you seeing that thing poking?
No, not really.
What? I remember my dad.
I remember
dude.
catching a glimpse of Phil's fucking peanut.
All the time. Yeah, my dad was tighty whities, and after 6 p.m., he was just tighty whities in the
Tidy
house.
whities.
Just a
Fucking
peanut,
insane,
bro.
dude.
Dude, he would just walk around the house.
Yeah, and he was jacked. He was like, my dad was strong, just like, God damn, dude, you got a little nub sticking out of those whiteys.
Just shameless too. Shameless nub. I mean, it is sick, dude. Just walking around in tighty whities in front of all your
We
whole
talked about
family.
he got ass naked at the Florida trip. Phil was ass naked. He walked out of his room. Why? He was going to the shower, which was next door. I was watching TV. I look over.
this.
Phil was walking ass naked. I was like, what the fuck, dude? He goes, what? Just went into the shower. He loved guys trip. Old guys hold it down like that.
Oh,
He
my
thought it was
God.
1980.
Dude.
He thought it was a guys trip from the 70s. It's like, well, we're buddies. We get naked together. Come
I'm
on.
going to the shower. What the fuck's your problem? I'm not gonna wear a towel to the shower like a bitch. He's kind of right about that.
That was crazy. That was a crazy move.
That's such a wild move.
It was the next door.
I
Door.
mean-
It was very close, but it was like
Yeah, they hold it down.
he
like
thought he
that.
could make it with no one seeing it.
But why?
I don't know. I was like, "What the fuck you doing?" He laughed. He was like, I don't know, fuck it.
I could see that though. It would be kind of weird if he like wrapped himself in a towel and walked to the shower.
No, it would have been totally normal. It would have been exactly what he should have done. Ass naked. He nubbed out too. His nub was shaking.
He was guy strip leader, bro. That was him establishing guy strip. He was holding frame.
He
for the
did
guy
hold.
strip.
Yeah, he did
That's
hold frame.
total
for guys
frame.
trip.
That's total frame.
Yeah,
Just being like, bro, I'm a fucking walking.
man, we gotta get guys trip.
We do. And old men, they do love it though. Like I remember I had like a bachelor party years ago. My uncle was like, "What the fuck, dude? Why didn't you invite me?" I was like, "I didn't think you wanted to come."
They need to.
Yeah,
They're dying for guys. Think about
They
like
love
if that was our last guys trip.
true.
And then 40 years later, you
Yeah.
find out there was another guys trip, and they were like, "We
Yeah.
didn't think you'd want to go." It's
Yeah,
like,
true.
dude, I would have died on that trip. I would have liked to have died on that trip.
Yeah, dude. This has been cracking me up all morning. You know, there's like a lot of Tesla hate.
Yeah,
So like everyone's getting those bumper stickers. It's like I bought this before Elon went crazy, which I think is a weak move.
it is.
It's like, dude, no
You're
one,
abandoning your brand, bro.
you're banning your brand. And it's also like, I don't know. It's your fucking car. If I found out like whatever Honda.
Yeah, if I found out Mercedes happened to help with the Holocaust, I would go, man.
If I found out like Honda.
I might get one that just says Hitler drove one of these. Put it on. Mitsubishi. Yeah.
Yeah, or just like Hitler drove this
Sponsored
a
by
long
the
time
Baton
ago.
Death March. Mitsubishi.
Yeah, or Henry Ford. Ford is like avowed.
He was fired up. I think he got caught up early.
He was one of the first big businessmen too.
Yeah. But
So
then I
that's-
think he realized he was probably like, oh shit.
Yeah, let me walk this
I
back.
think his factories made
didn't
tons of tanks.
Yeah, I think
I
they
think in the end he turned his back on old Adolf.
on Adolf.
Yeah.
Didn't Ford contribute a little bit to them leading up to it though?
Yeah.
I mean, they're
I
selling
think
everywhere.
so, yeah.
They're selling everywhere. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, dude, just drive your car. Like if that's like new stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
apparently, so I read today a guy driving a Cybertruck chucked out a Nazi salute in San Francisco. And I was like, that's weird. And I looked into it. It's because people were like harassing him. So it was like a work truck. They had a Cybertruck, and he got so sick of people. His quotes. He got so tired.
Yeah,
of
everybody
getting,
called me a Nazi. So
he was
guess
getting
what?
thumbs down. Everyone was going, nice Cybertruck, and he went, oh, you like that? And just chucked up Nazi salutes at a guy. And then somebody in his car, I believe, used a homophobic slur. Not him, but he was like, gay guys are just badgered him about his Cybertruck, and he's like, yeah, you motherfuckers, you watch this. And he just got
I'm
sick
about
of
to
it.
fuck your shit
He
up.
got sick of it and fucking threw the Nazi salute at a gay guy. He was on film and he got in trouble.
Oh man,
with
the
his
gay guy
job.
probably was.
He was just drunk riding the passenger side. Like, oh, you don't like my car? How about this? Latino man.
It was a Latino man.
Latino man. He had enough, bro. He had just enough of the gruff about his fucking Tesla. Dude, you can lease a Tesla for like $300 now.
It's a good.
Kind of sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. Also, what did Elon do other than be like corny and try to cut government spending?
Yeah, I guess so. And you know that again, his
So many people just love the Department of Education.
dude, and he sent his
You
heart out
love
there.
the Department of Education, you fucking weasel. Did they ever even shut that down?
No,
I don't think they've shut anything down.
not yet. It's been like a 15-year shutdown plan, though. It was Betsy
Yeah, but
DeVos.
dude, like
Now
go
it's
to
fucking-
a public high school in Philly and tell me like they don't need to be completely shaken up.
But is that like the Department of Education's fault or like the local city people's fault?
But is that's the funding though? So
Yeah.
it's like it's like the school board, I believe, answers to the Department of Education. If your
Yeah.
job is the Department of Education across the whole country,
Yeah.
And like, dude, when I was in I was in a charter high school, and we would get kids that would come in on like literally like, you know, say 8th grade to on a fucking 5th grade reading level. It wasn't
Yeah.
that crazy.
Yeah.
So if you're in charge of that, and then you're like, don't cut my funding, it's like, well, dude, the fucking results are in. They're bad.
Yeah, the results are
They're
pretty terrible.
so bad.
I don't think they've like ever like increased school funding. Like every time we talk about school funding, it's getting cut.
Dude, teacher strikes, you think every time they strike, they get a pay cut? Get more
Well,
money.
it doesn't work because we still think they're getting paid, man. Like the teacher strikes are not working.
True, and I wouldn't blame it on all the teachers, but if
Yeah.
you're a government organization, they go, all right, let's actually test if this is working or not. And you go,
Yeah.
the results are terrible.
Yeah.
It's time. At least get shaken up, or incentivize you to go, hey, if you don't fucking produce, we're slashing your budget.
Yeah, but I don't think education should work like a business. You should like nurture learning, you know?
Yeah, we should nurture learning.
If they were nurturing learning, people could fucking read, dude.
I agree. I agree.
Results are in, dude. They're poor. But hey, that could be our fault though, dude. No more fucking. Maybe Vivek is right. No more sleepovers, dude. Maybe it's too many sleepovers.
No more slumber parties.
No more slumber parties. That's a hot button issue. Apparently now, I didn't know about this, but now I think like that's a hot button modern parenting issue. Sleepovers, where they're like, I think a lot of parents are like, no, there's no reason. You're not sleeping at your buddy's house.
That sucks.
I know. Sleepovers fucking
I
rule.
would kill my parents in their sleep.
True.
If they're like, you can't sleep over, I would get a gun.
True.
And I'd say, yeah, now I
Or-
can sleep over.
Dude, if I was like a little kid in the backseat of my
Now I'm
parents'
going to have a
car,
sleepover for the rest of my life
True.
with a bunch of Latino men. And we're going to kiss.
Or I would just be like, yeah, no sleepover, right out of the car seat, just throwing up fat fucking Tesla salutes.
Oh, yeah.
My mom like, stop. Your mom's like, knock it off. Like, let me sleep over at Brandon's house, and I'm gonna keep doing Nazi
Or
salutes.
Tesla salutes.
I'm gonna give him Tesla salute out of this Dodge. Just firing up the caravan. Just coming out to the pizza place, goose stepping. Then let me sleep over. Then I'll stop being a Nazi.
That's actually, yeah, that could work. Any young listeners out there, that could work.
Yeah, man.
It might be crazy enough to work.
True.
To say you can't sleep over, maybe you have to do something.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to take matters into your own hand.
You gotta rise up. You gotta rise up. Yeah, that's just some. I you know, it just saddens me to like I just can't imagine getting that fired up. Like I see the whole thing, but being like, I'm now gonna dedicate my genuine like. I only have so much bandwidth for things I feel stuff about. Seeing a Tesla and being like, thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, go do something else, man.
Yeah, I was hoping the culture wars would chill. I feel like they kind of are, right?
They are, but they're fired up. I mean, there's There's the whole Shedeur Sanders thing. That's just 2.0. That's firing up so hard.
Why do you do this type of thing to me?
Sorry.
I just got over Sinners.
Sorry. We can drop it.
No, fire it up, dude.
My thing is, I feel bad. It's like, dude, I don't know. The thing that sucks for me is like, it's just football. Football is a psychological reprieve for just millions of people across the country.
Yeah.
It's like a very important time for dudes to check in. And then it's like, you just get hammered with this other, it's like, and it's one of those things that's like a catch-22, because if you're like, I don't feel like doing like black rights right now, I'll do them later. But I'm watching football, and it's like, it's like a heavy, you're putting a heavy thing. You don't want to end racism? I do, but just like, let's play.
You don't want to end racism in the back of the end zone? That's where it needs to stop.
Well, it's like you can, but I just think, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's.
I like to end racism at the back of the end zones.
Yeah, I think
it's almost like within these parameters.
Within the game of football.
Racism's good. That's the end of racism. You know? You can be racist as hell out here on the gridiron.
That's what you're battling to the red zone for.
That's what it's all about.
It just puts you in a hard position, because if anything other than like, yeah, because it's like, dude, it's.
Yo,
I'm not even that whacked out about football, but it's like, dude, you're putting identity over just like the simple game of football. It's like, leave the identity matters for those arenas and let people play football, because then it fucks this guy up. He's probably a good quarterback, and
he could be, but I don't know. He got evaluated by everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe being a locker room problem is into it. That could be an issue.
Yeah,
if he is that, I don't know. But
yeah, exactly.
I think maybe being an asshole during interviews, that could be it.
But that's the thing. Then it gets into the thing where it's like, is he being an asshole, or do you hate his confidence?
Yeah, probably being an extremely arrogant person.
And that's the thing. And you read the articles, like, arrogance is just a wolf whistle, and it's like, no, dude. There's like myths about hubris. Like, it's a thing. Ancient societies were like, yeah, dude, it's not. You can't be that into yourself.
But also, there's guys. It doesn't matter. There's guys that, like, the Eagles have been getting great draft picks because they don't really care about character flaws.
Yeah.
So, like, Jalen Carter, I don't know exactly what happened. I think he got arrested for drag racing. Like, that's funny. But, they were like, fuck it.
Yeah, we'll
he's
take
a defensive tackle. I don't give a fuck.
And I think that's cool.
Yeah. There's I don't know. There's a lot of that. I whatever.
It is. It's just for me, it's a shame that it's like, just became this whole, and then it's like, is it like a marketing thing now? Is it like a big, like, I don't know. Because like, would the whole NFL.
Wow. Probably have to delete that. I like a lot of those Eagles guys.
Good guys.
Yeah,
they're giving Saquon, that's my thing. They're giving Saquon Barkley shit for visiting Trump. And it's like, let the guys play football. Bro. So you're defending a guy who arguably is just kind of acting like a dickhead. Like, if you saw your kid acting like a cocky dickhead, you'd be like, yo, you might want to cool out. Just on like a general life basis. Then you have a guy just like playing golf with the president. You're like, that's unacceptable. It's like, I'm not saying everybody says that, but it's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. You're exactly right. You know what I've been trying to, this is making me laugh. I forgot to bring it up. I watch soccer, and the English Premier League still takes a knee for racism before every game.
Really?
Yes. Both teams before kickoff take a knee. And me and somebody were having a good laugh about it. Just like, come on, George Floyd, we love you, bro. Get up. Oh, Georgie. This one's for you, George. Shout out to George Floyd, all the way from Liverpool. Come on, George, get up. Just British people.
Who truly, it's so funny.
mean, what is that for? The end racism?
Yeah.
Take a knee before a soccer game?
Yeah.
Yo, come on, George. Get up.
Take a moment for Mahatma Gandhi. Sorry about that. Sorry about that for the rest of the world, actually.
Yeah, England needs to fucking chill.
Yeah, dude. England was on a mad one for the longest time. Yeah, I just feel shit because it's like you enter into this like hot button issue, and it's like just simple. It's like you're trying to get guys to play football.
Yeah.
Play the game, dude. That's all I'm saying. Just play the game, and everyone's just you're mired in all this bullshit.
I kind of am cheering for him now.
Yeah.
Anytime a player like that drops in the draft, it's like, it'd be cool if he was good.
It's 191, 199, bro.
199, dude. Now
He's, what is he, like 186, I think now?
I don't know. I don't know if he fell that far.
5th round.
Oh, he was 5th?
5th round.
I thought he was 4th to the Browns. 5th?
5th, bro. Because that guy went on busting with the boys. I forget. I don't know his name.
Yeah, Delanie Walker.
And he called it.
Yeah.
5th round.
Like mid-season, I think he called that.
called that. But yeah, I hope he does well too. It is. I like a good underdog story.
144, sick.
144. Get the merch ready right now.
Yeah,
We're
get the
printing
gold
t-shirts.
chain. Get the gold 144 chain ready. That'd be sick.
I did like. Did you see the pictures of his draft party?
What?
He was carrying a giant chest of $100 bills around.
What? Why was he doing that? Is he carrying a treasure chest?
He was at the club. He was at the club. He had a treasure
He was
chest.
at the club.
He was at the club.
Oh, sick.
Him and Kodak Black and a couple people were chilling at the club. He had a party.
Kodak Black was with him?
Yeah, Kodak Black was celebrating, and he had a chest.
All
He
right,
had a
I'm back
giant
involved.
pirate's
It's
chest.
good to have the chest.
It's pretty sick.
Did you see him get pranked by the frat guys?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
They say the
That
frat
was-
guy had
that was-
ties to a
yeah.
pro football team.
it was
Yeah,
the
it was-
Falcons coach's son, I heard.
Yeah, it was the Falcons defensive coordinator's son. I think was the kid next to him going,
Really? Yikes!
But,
That's an open shut case, dude.
they didn't show the Cooper DeJean prank call. No one really cared about
What was
that.
the Cooper DeJean?
He got prank called the
Said,
year
"Excuse
before.
me, do you have any gray poupon?"
Yeah. They said. I think another guy got pranked too.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they pranking? What was the prank?
They just say, hey, we're going to draft you.
That's so mean, dude.
It's really fucking mean.
It's so fucking
If
mean.
nobody filmed it, it would have been hilarious in the room.
Yes.
In the room, you go, holy shit, I can't believe we did that.
Yeah, obviously.
It's also, it was really mean, especially if Shador was falling
I know.
in the draft and then you call him and fuck with him. That's like,
It's not a good look.
that's evil.
Yeah. It truly is.
But,
No-
it's a college kid calling an older kid. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
It's not like it was one of us.
Again, yeah. If
It's
you're,
like
in,
an
if
adult
you're in the
man.
room and you have his number, if I'm in college, I'm not even going to pretend I'm not going to
Yeah.
be like, call that right now.
In a second.
It'd be hilarious. When you're an old man, you go, dang, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Very mean.
I was
That
showing you
one-
that one. The kids prank calling the bullpen.
That's the best.
I love it so much. These kids watching college baseball and they got the bullpen's number. They call it and they go, warm up Anderson. And the guy goes, Anderson's in the dugout. He goes, well, fucking get him up. Get him in the bullpen. You see him fucking bring out a pitcher.
The language, he's
Yeah, I
like,
forgot
get him up and moving around.
Yeah, get him up and moving around.
Get him up and moving
Yeah,
around.
he goes, get Anderson up and moving around. He goes, Anderson's in the dugout. He goes, well, fuck,
Get him in the
get him up and
bullpen.
moving around.
And you see the TV and he's running across the field and they're just like, ah! That's good stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's hilarious.
Even when they got Cooper, dude, that was white on white crime.
That was white
It was
on white.
funny.
Yeah, he was. That was the kind of the misstep. It's a very racially charged situation.
Yeah.
You're doing fucking hijinks, some dirty bird hijinks.
I had some dirty bird
Goddamn
hijinks.
dirty
That was
birds,
the
bro.
Atlanta Falcon dirty bird hijinks.
Imagine if you were that coordinator, how mad you'd be. Your son,
That kid probably got his fucking ass beat, dude. His dad's a defensive coordinator. They're all literally retarded people. Defensive coordinators are insane people.
I bet, dude.
They're fucking insane. He probably got his ass beat for that.
And he
was probably scream crying that he was sorry.
I know. I got out. Was that the guy who got up and out of the footage?
Yeah. He probably had to run in his house.
Who released the tape? I'd be delete that
I don't
right
know.
fucking now.
Whoever released that's a fucking dumbass.
What do you think from an aura perspective it did for him?
He goes to Ole Miss. It's probably through the roof.
Aura
dude.
is aura.
It's horrible. He goes to Ole Miss. Everyone's probably like, hell, a lot of fucking Elon salutes, a lot of fucking Teslas. A lot of Teslas getting tossed up.
Drew.
Hell yeah,
Tesla
brother.
salute is so funny. Yeah, I just want to see a good season. That's all.
I just want to see a good season
I
myself.
want to see a good season.
I want to see a good competitive season.
I like the narrative though. Is he starting QB or backup for the Browns?
He is currently probably like fifth straight.
What?
No, he's probably
They're gonna put him in.
they drafted a kid before him.
Yeah, I
They
saw
drafted
that.
a kid from Oregon, Dylan Gabriel.
I saw that. Well,
So they
I
have-
do like the underdog story.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. They have the best quarterback room in the country. If only they would have kept Jameis, they would have the funniest room on earth. Kenny Pickett's the bro. Deshaun Watson, beast.
I'm excited.
He was getting some massages.
Was he really?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
and some of the masseuses came out and said we didn't really want to.
Pulling the towel.
Yeah,
There was a guy recently. It was like a couple years ago who was using like basically like a hand towel. He come out to the massage with just like a hand towel
I think
over
that
his
was
dick.
him,
Beast. Beast.
bro.
I think he took it like a champ too. I think he was
He
like,
took it like a
my
champ.
bad. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, my bad. I was wilding out.
Joe Flacco's in there. Flacco's, you got to remember him.
Remember Flacco? What did he
yeah,
do?
he won a Super Bowl with the Ravens like fucking 15 years ago.
Oh yeah. So what is he? Is he number one QB or
Probably not. Yeah, Deshaun's number one.
Damn.
Deshaun's really good.
Yeah. I just worry about the narrative in that locker room. I hope the narrative's fine. But he'll probably just not play
seems
for
like
you.
5 guys that are going to get along.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good squad.
That is a good squad.
Because apparently I've heard rumors that Flacco's a fucking dickhead.
Really?
In like a funny way.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good squad.
That'll be nice. Yeah, again, I wish everybody the best. I just hate to see people get mired and bogged down. Because the whole thing is like, because if you complain about it, they're like, oh, so you don't care. It's easy for you to say. It's like, yeah, but you can do that to anything. You can zoom it out even further. Like, well, from a cosmic perspective, it's important. It's like you can do that, till the cows come home. But I just feel bad for all the guys who, just trying to watch the game. Got to have the tough conversations.
It's time for tough conversations in the middle of Jets Bills.
Yeah.
At noon.
Yeah.
You go, oh yeah, I forgot about racism.
Yeah, it's like that's again. If that,
they do it all the time. They did not just with racism. It used to be don't fucking hit your wife.
Yeah, true.
That was a good one.
That was a big one.
They were running ads. Don't hit your fucking wife. You go, oh, what the fuck?
We are growing now.
She better hope the Jets fucking covered. Otherwise, she's getting a knuckle sandwich.
That is crazy how when gambling goes up, like the domestic violence goes up so high.
Through the roof.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just the "I told you" factor. I told you they wouldn't win. You just start seeing.
You literally don't know a single thing.
Oh shit!
You don't know. I had the inside information. I had a feeling.
The quarterback had a fucking cold.
Yeah, I wonder how many of the babes. I hate to victim blame, but initiate that in the post, like when betting goes up, the domestic violence. I wonder how many of those are like, you lost how much money, you stupid fuck, and then you know what I mean?
I yeah,
because I wonder how many are just a dude going, fuck, they lost.
Yeah,
come here.
That's what I'm saying.
Come here.
I don't know. I mean, there's probably some of those bros that do that, but I think a lot of it is like, it's just.
I think a woman reasonably being like, you lost $5,000 on that.
Yeah, this is all of our money.
I fucking had it. I can get it back.
Because unemployment's the same way.
There's Sunday night football.
When unemployment goes up, domestic violence goes up as well.
Yeah.
When a guy doesn't have a job, he's more likely to fucking punch his babe.
Slap his bitch up.
Yeah. Yes. Listen to the Prodigy song.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's, again, it's nice. The NFL is rising, though. It's like in terms of issues, it's like we got domestic violence down. Now we're tackling racism.
Yeah. They'll get
world hunger, dude.
We'll get some Ukraine flags going.
You think so?
If they haven't already.
I don't know. It's coming to an end. I think it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Dude, the Pope was dead and they talked.
True.
It's coming to an end. They got a sick picture in a marble room. Figured it out.
Yeah. Zelensky does love iconic photos.
Yeah.
He's always in the right place at the right time for a photo shoot.
What other iconic? I know I'm pretty sure.
Vogue, he stood on the rubble after Russia invaded. Him and his wife did a Vogue photo shoot on rubble.
That is fucking lame.
That's lame as fuck. You should be hung in the square for that. The people should have revolted, dude.
That is crazy, man. And they go like it's to raise awareness. It's like, dude,
everyone's aware.
Put your head down, dude.
It's a war.
Play the game. Yeah, it's bad. That's lame as hell.
Yeah.
Lame as hell. This shit's fucking lame as hell right now, dude. Should be chill. Dude, that dude, what's his name? Friedman was on Tuck recently.
I listened. It was great.
White pills on
he
nonstop,
was great.
Dude. Guy rules. That was I read that guy's book.
Yeah.
He wrote the next 100 years.
Yeah.
He's telling us, he's like, guys, 2030s are going to fucking rule.
Space.
We're going to conquer space.
We need to conquer space.
We're going to conquer space. Gonna find some aliens up there and say,
was good.
Yeah. it's gonna repeat all of history's tragedies, just nothing but violent conquests.
And say, what's popping? Yeah. What do you guys got for us? Give us stuff.
Team Earth, bro. Team Earth.
Yeah.
Somebody's like trying to mine an I think they're already trying to do that. Mine asteroids and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be tight. We're gonna send trash to outer space. We're gonna mine asteroids. KP took an L. Katy Perry took an L.
Katy Perry did take an L.
She invited like a fucking. Now there's like a magnifying glass on her concerts.
Yeah,
and they're reporting the footage. That's gonna like genuinely probably hurt.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like,
that could be the end of it for KP.
Yeah, I think a lot of those big artists are starting to kind of slip though.
Hell of a run.
Hell of a run.
She did have a hell of a run, dude. That's good way to go, dude. You get launched into space, you land, everyone goes, "You're a fucking bitch." You go, I'm going home.
Hell of a run.
It's time for me to coach high school football.
Yeah. It is kind
Can
of
you
genius.
NIL in high school?
Huh?
I might have to put together a prime like team.
What's NIL?
Name, image, likeness. I can pay players to come play high school football.
That'd be nice.
Okay, thank you.
What about California?
California.
You can have high school students like for NIL.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for California ball yet.
True.
That's good ball.
Really?
I might need to head down Delaware way.
Yeah.
Smaller pool.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, win a state, grab a state.
Get
You
a
can grab a
couple-
state
yeah.
down Delaware easy, bro.
Yeah, there's like 6 teams.
Yeah. They were state
I love
champs.
doing that.
Yeah, make
I
fun of
love
him.
doing that to Billy. Billy was definitely a freak at football.
He was good.
Yeah.
Billy was good. He had problems. He was a bit of a
You can
bad
tell, He's
boy.
got a fucking noggin on him, dude. That
I
thing in
know.
a helmet must kill.
Dude. Completely reckless. Yeah, I would have hated to.
And he was a bad boy, yeah. He was a bit of a shador. His stock dropped.
He was bumping
He was
heads
running
with
his
the coach.
mouth, arguing with the coach, yeah.
Narrative. I remember the narrative in his locker room got out of control.
He was a cancer in the locker room.
He was a cancer.
Billy was definitely a locker room cancer. Oh, really?
Who did?
Out of Westlake? I think he might have been a Westlake boy.
Texas ball would be crazy if you
I
want.
mean, I'm not ready for Texas ball.
You're just gonna have
they
your real life
definitely have-
franchise. You're gonna be able to
I
do
know.
start high school, work your way up,
I'm gonna maybe, yeah.
and you'll be like at one point Liverpool soccer probably.
Just keep getting fired, just like FIFA used to be. I might be on the hot seat of my dynasty
Really?
in my NCAA. Yeah, I'm Notre Dame. I started out 2-2 in the next season, and
You on the hot seat already?
I might be on the hot seat 2-2. I mean, god damn. I lost at Miami week 1, which that's tough.
Tough loss, yeah.
Headed down to Miami week 1, week 0. That's how Notre Dame's actually starting the season.
Week 0.
Yeah, it's like before the season. Notre Dame plays at Miami and then takes 2 weeks off. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of
They
weird.
got to win that game. If they lose that and have to sit on an L
Just
for
doing that.
3 weeks.
Is that what they did last season? 'Cause
What's that?
They lost. Didn't they lose?
They
their
lost
opener?
week 2, though. They
Week
won
2,
at
okay,
A&M
got
week
you.
1, and I was like, this team's legit.
Let's go. Yeah. They did good though. They did fucking good last year.
Last year, yeah, they almost did it.
They were
Lost in the
close.
title.
Dang, dude. Yeah, your dynasty will be so nice. Started high school,
High school
some
dynasty.
backwater, in
Maybe some
Delaware.
scandals.
I mean,
I could be a bad boy, though. I could
Steroids.
go talking to the press.
steroids.
I'll just have press conferences. No other high school coach has that. I'll just be like, yeah, live podcast after the show.
You got to bring your own camera. Own camera crew will be
Yeah,
sick.
live podcast after the game. Matt's my special teams coordinator. I'm trying to think who else could coach. Lamisi. You could be a good D-line coach.
Yeah.
I don't want you to study any football at all, though. I want you to go in and kind of freestyle. Tabla rasa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Just come up with a new way to play defensive line.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans? You're going to make the boys watch Naruto.
That actually probably would work.
Maybe yeah,
It'll
maybe
definitely
some
work
anime.
now.
That'd be really good.
Now
yeah.
all the kids would be like, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Well, you ever think about doing a triangle? You know, on defense, like a triangle,
Like an
defense,
arrowhead.
like a weird wing.
Sure. What do you mean? Triangle, like one D lineman,
Like
2
there's one guy
linebackers.
and then there's like, yeah,
Yeah, just having just
I mean,
like
what if they run the ball off tackle?
arrow.
Arrow's fucked.
Arrow's got to break up.
Arrow's fucked. You could revolutionize the game with the arrow defense.
Or just a straight line of guys back, like 30 yards.
Straight line of guys.
Straight line of guys.
5 yards apart the whole way.
20-man blitz.
Look, if we got money, we can get players good enough to pull off whatever scheme.
If you get in high school, if you get like 2 really nasty guys at states,
Yeah.
Delaware, get a couple of Texas boys down in Delaware, hold them back, get them held back for like 2 years.
I'm going to start now. I'm going to start going around to local schools. Really fucking some kids' lives up so they stay back.
What was that documentary where like the team didn't, like the league didn't even exist?
Oh, that was that's the dream, dude. No, it's Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah, Bishop Sycamore.
Dude, BSU,
It was that
BS
fake-
high school. They just made up a school.
So funny.
Slide, and we're like, yeah, we'll play IMG Academy week. They played on ESPN against the best team in the world. They were all like, some of them were like 27. Just dudes from Baltimore. Yeah. Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah, it's coming down the pike.
I could do that.
It'd be so tight.
It's kind of, yeah, I don't know what else. What would you do if it all ended?
I don't know. I have a. I go back and forth. I could get into like garden landscaping. Just like plant. I did that for a while. When I remember I worked for a landscaper and I got to finally like plant, like just do nursery work, and I enjoyed that a lot.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool. You get into landscape design, different plants, different trees. I think I was working for my cousin actually. I got to like the weed whacker sucks. I just get poison ivy every time. But although the weed whacker is tight, the guys down in Texas do it right. They dress like fucking Fallout characters. They just have like total coverage. Shit on their face, arms and legs.
Yeah.
Just blasting the fucking weed whacker all day.
Why do they do that?
I think because of the sun down here.
Just the sun?
Sun's so hot. You got to go like total just face, body coverage. But I don't know. That would be cool. Greeter would be nice. I'm dead serious. Just like really step it up. Like a real white glove greeter service.
At a funeral home or a Wawa?
I mean, wherever I could get
You could
in.
greet at Wawa.
I would work my
You'd be
way
a
up to funeral
volunteer.
home. Yeah, or Walmart would be kind of the starting point. Talent pool's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. That's good competition though at
I know.
Walmart. It's like an old guy.
Yeah,
He's very likable.
I know.
You'd be a young whippersnapper.
I'd be all biz.
Clearly with your faculties about you, which would throw people off.
I know. I'd have to.
Just a fully functioning greeter.
I'd have to.
Yeah,
I'd
what
have
the
to use
fuck's
PEDs.
that guy's problem?
No, I do PEDs.
Yeah, you'd have
I
to
would
get
do like
fucking
mushrooms.
blasted.
Yeah, I would do fucking like 3 grams of mushrooms. You're welcome.
Run. Hey, all right, get the fuck out of here.
You look afraid. Are you okay?
You seem scared and it's making me scared. Welcome to Walmart. With Mees, we get you set up nice. You'd be a good greeter.
No, I can't work at Walmart's anymore.
Is that the place you piss your pants at?
Yeah.
Get you in the Target, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry.
upgrade. Let me upgrade you.
True.
Yeah. I don't
Target
know.
is
I don't
nice.
want to be a greeter. I don't
Don't?
think I could.
You cut out for it.
I'd get tired. I'd just like,
That's perfect for a greeter. You get tired.
Yeah,
You
dude.
get tired, you sit down.
You can totally take a break as a greeter, and no one's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
This isn't how you do business."
yeah, catch me at the combo Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably go to. I think I would go to a high school. I like guidance counselors. A sick job.
Let's just join forces.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say we could definitely do this. And I'll kind of like, if you have a player with troubles, I'll try to rehab them.
Yeah.
Get them going, get the grades up, pull some strings if I gotta, talk some teachers.
We could just get the best Hispanic players.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have a whole team of young lads.
I would like that.
Dominant lads.
That'd be a serious feather in your cap.
Mm-hmm.
And just hold it down like strict Latinos.
Yeah.
Just an iron wall against the
And
whites.
then we have
blacks,
to
and
show them
Asians.
stuff after practices and stuff.
Like what?
You know what I mean? Like if you have a gun,
Mhm.
you go, hey, hold this.
Yeah, hold this gun.
You know?
Maca. I can
Show
talk
'em.
to them about like, bro, you think you're hard now? Psst,
Yeah.
check out this maca.
Your kids want to get hard.
You just want to get hard as hell.
Yeah, show them guns, porn.
Yeah, is that
Drugs.
your girlfriend? I forbid you.
Ooh,
talk.
you know what would be nice? Kind of like a reverse Coach Carter, where you go into a very, very good private school
Yeah.
and then make them all turn into giant pieces of shit. Get them all hooked on heroin.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or just be like, I wouldn't let my girlfriend talk to me like that. I'll tell you what.
If I were you, I'd break up with her right now. All right.
Bye.
Let's switch over to a different episode.
Yay. Oh, I got to pee so bad.